My Play Select viewers, welcome to another episode of Play Select. And in this episode, I'm holding an Xbox One. In this episode, we have a lot of news about video games, of course, and some Lindsay Lohan. Now, that being said, this is some kind of gossip. Where are we going with this? I don't know. Check it out. Now, speaking about next gen, or seriously moving on to the next gen, this story is all about that because John Carmack, who you probably know as the godfather of the FPS, the tech genius who has great 3D renders respected all across the industry, well, you know what? He is leaving ID Software. That's right, he was with this company since 1991, and he's been there for 22 years, and now he is moving on. Effectively, starting right now, he is the CTO of Oculus VR, Chief Technical Officer. So this is awesome because the Oculus VR is great if you've seen all the tech behind it, just playing your games, moving your head 3D. There are some Japanese porn games about that, but that's a totally different story. It's actually really good. I'm kind of interested. Now, that being said, all the products of ID Software, they're still ongoing. ID Tech 5 is pretty much almost done, as well as all the technical projects that are going on right now. You know, John Carmack did not just leave them and dump them. He made sure everything was taken care of because that's a true tech professional. Yeah. Alright, so last episode we talked about how Atlus was about to drop something huge. Now you guys all know it's Persona 5, right? In the Nico Nico Douga Live stream, they pretty much talked about this teaser of a game that we all knew was going to exist. But on top of that, there was a bunch of other games that they wanted to bring out, and I want to bring attention to them because they are kind of interesting. Now the first game that they had in the Nico Nico was Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth for the 3DS. This is coming out 2014. This is sick. You know why? Because if you like Etrian Odyssey and you like Persona, guess what? The guy who made Etrian Odyssey is making a Persona game. So pretty much you'll be doing the same first-person dungeon crawling with Persona elements. Now for the Vita, the other game that they have is called Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It takes place immediately after Persona 4, and it's a rhythm game done by Dingo, who was the guys who made Hatsune Miku, Project Diva F for the Vita. So that's actually kind of interesting, you know, really top-tier talent for the respective fields. And the last one, and no one's talking about this game, and I don't know why. Probably because the name is really long and hard to say. You can guess which one it is. Well, in America, it's called Persona 4 Arena 2, but in Japan, it is called Persona 4 the Ultimax Ultra Supra Hold. Suplex Hold. See, I can't even say this name, but that's how it is. I prefer this name because it's really convoluted and it really respects the source material because the game looks amazing. But that being said, Atlus is coming on strong 2014. Things to look forward to. And speaking of Atlus, you probably know that Sega has taken over as the parent company for Atlus, and this is really cool because Sega recently just said, hey Atlus, you have free reign to take control and develop any one of our dormant IPs. Now that is hot. Most people on the internet, everyone is probably saying, you know, Jet Set Radio, Streets of Rage, or even Sakura Wars. And of course, there's the one game that, you know, I will not mention on the show. Of course, it starts with S, ends with NMU3. Maybe, who knows? They make sick RPGs and Atlus is a very solid company as is. So this is gonna be great for Atka, Segless, whatever they're gonna call in the future. Something to look forward to. Square Enix has just dropped some new trademarks, and these trademarks mean a lot for RPG fans, including me, because I really like Dragon Quest, and this is what the trademarks are all about. So that being said, you know that 4 and 5 have been remade recently or not too long ago, and these ones go by the name Chapters of the Chosen, 4 and Hand of the Heavenly Bride 5. Well, these two trademarks, they're called Dragon Quest Luminaries of the Legendary Line, and the other one is called Dragon Quest Seeds of Salvation. Now, a lot of people are saying this could be 2 and 3. Now, I did some research, and I know that 2 might match this one because, well, Luminaries of the Legendary Line, in 2, you have the story of, say, the Prince of Maidenhall with the Prince of Canuck, also with the Princess of Moonbroke, who are descendants of Edric, who is the famous dragon warrior. This kind of makes sense. Now, the third one, though, Seeds of Salvation, I couldn't think of anything to do with seeds with the third one except for stat-changing seeds. So this could be something else new or just unrelated. Anyways, that being said, it's exciting, and you can keep up to it with the new portal that Square Enix has with their new iPhone and Android app, which is all about Dragon Quest. So hey, let's hope. Brand new Guilty Gear, you guys all have seen it. It looks fantastic for the PS4 and the PS3. And you know what? The brand new character, the latest character, 13 character, just been announced, Bedman. That's all I got. Hey, it's news, right? Jake, do a dance. That's all I got. You got more. Bedman. Movie news! Sony just registered a domain for the Last of Us movie. That's right, it's thelastofus-movie.com or .net. And this was found out by internet super duper mega sleuth, super annotation on his Twitter. This guy just finds everything, all right? Anyways, that being said, this is a really good chance for you to experience the cinematic journey of a man who meets a girl and they get lost with zombies. If you didn't play the game, if you didn't check out our weekly special, that was really good. But hey, it's something to look forward to. If you're a fan of it, I am. Hopefully the movie doesn't suck, all right? Otherwise, it's really the last of us going to a theater. So we all know that GTA 5, in terms of all the video games in the world, this game has been making the most money, stacks on stacks on stacks, so much that Lindsay Lohan wants a piece of it. I mean, she already wants so much from us. Now they want to take something away from one of the best games ever. And what is it? Well, guess what? She is now attempting or trying to build a case to sue Rockstar because apparently in one of the random missions where you pick up a starlet and drive her back to her house to avoid the paparazzi, that's her. Yeah, it's an uncanny resemblance, totally. And that lady that you see in front of the box art, that's her. Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. Anyways, that being said, if that's the case, like, what else can we do? Like, are we gonna pull another, like, let's all do a lawsuit for Rockstar. What can I do? I mean, I woke up in my underwear drunk on the beach one day. That's copying, right? Rockstar? What the f is going on? Time to announce the winner of last episode's prize time. Well, you know what? That was a very hard question, and it's kind of funny because some people thought I was good with a golden retriever or a Jack Russell. Guess what? Gord003, you got the answer right. It's English Bulldog. Thank you for diligently watching every single episode. The episode in question was the Chinese New Year episode where I showed sleeping dogs and Joden, my bulldog. You other guys have it. Why are you stalking me? That's crazy, but yeah, good on you. It's that moment you've been waiting for. Prize time! Your favorite moment of the week where I give you free stuff. Now, prize time works like this. It's very, very simple. I give you a question, you give me an answer, and if you get it right, I'm gonna give you some swag. Now, ground rules, if you know the answer to my question, please put it in the inbox, not the comments. The inbox, not the comments, and specify whether or not you want Dead Rising 3 only for the Xbox One. That's right, so you don't have to specify nothing. Instead, you can actually play this game and tell me what it's like because I have no idea, to be honest. It looks really good. Now, the question of this week's very, very simple. You see this logo here? It belongs to a Korean sushi and salad all-you-can-eat buffet. Well, guess what? They're ripping off somebody in terms of the logo. So whose logo are they ripping off? That's all you have to tell me. If you can't see that, then you probably think Lindsay Lohan does indeed look like that girl in GTA 5, which is crazy. That being said, thank you. Next to me is a strawberry. Mizzer, happy birthday. Just want to say, if you know Mizzer Lau, you know she's always on our show, and she will be joining us shortly. My name is Gold Mountain, and thank you guys so much for watching. It's been another episode of Play Select. Peace outside, and please subscribe.